Hey,
Hey,
Sheetal.
hey Jen. So this is going to be a good one. I want to tell everybody how we met. Do you remember?
Well, it's a long story, right? We met like 15 years ago. I can't
Yeah.
believe it. Can't be right because we're only 21 years old, which means we met when we were
Um,
6, right?
I mean, we could have. Yeah, no, it's about we've known each other for over 15 years now, mate.
So do you remember
Huh?
the exact day?
Oh
I
my
re-
gosh. You remember the exact day?
no,
Okay.
I
Well,
remember
I
the
have
situation.
perimenopause fog brain, so I don't remember the exact date, but I remember we
Okay.
were with friends, right?
Yeah, so when we were
Yeah.
young, 15
Like,
years ago, I had extreme FOMO. So I went out every night,
oh
pretty
wow.
much. And I was still pretty new to London. So I went out, went to a lot of parties, and then you were like just one of the party animals out there
Oh
from
my goodness. Okay.
and then we just became friends as part of a bigger group, right?
Yeah.
And from there we got to know each other. In fact, we knew each other quite well. We went on a couple of overseas trips together, right?
Yeah. You can forget Amsterdam and San Francisco. I mean, what amazing places. But yeah,
Yeah, and I think that was before when was that? 2009?
that was
Yes.
2009. Yeah, that was San Francisco and Amsterdam. Actually, we did it all in the same year, didn't we?
Mm.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
was my year of international exploration.
Wow. And then so then that was over 15 years ago. And then we have been friends pretty much throughout that time. I mean, things have changed and we're not going out partying every day anymore. But yeah, we've still been a part of each other's lives. And I think what was it last year I came back to the UK on a holiday and we met for lunch.
Yeah, so out of the blue, I
Yeah.
messaged from me, Jen, are you free from lunch?
Yeah.
I'm like, is she in London?
Yeah.
Because sometimes when you do come back to London, I don't get to see you because you spend time with your family. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, why not? So I caught up with you. We're having a chit chat.
Yeah.
It was a bit surreal because, like, I have previously spoken to you during the pandemic. I think we had a
Yeah.
couple of phone calls,
Yeah.
but face to face, I don't think I've seen you like in I don't know, like 10 years. I would
I think
say.
you might be right. I think you
Yeah,
might be right because we've just been really busy. I mean, you with your business and me with my international traveling and relocating. Yeah, but we've definitely stood the test of time, and now we're about to get even closer with all of
yeah.
you as well,
So
not just
I
each other.
see more than anyone that I see in my life at the moment. Now that we're working on Just Women Collective,
Yeah,
I just remember coming for lunch with you. I've had this like idea in my brain for the last 2 years,
yeah,
and I knew I couldn't do it by myself because I didn't have the skill set to launch this by myself, and also I don't have the time.
yeah, yeah.
And I was in search of a co-founder, and I must be really honest, you were not on my radar at all.
Wow,
Okay,
thanks,
I
mate.
just came for lunch with you, had a chat, and like you were telling me all the stuff that you're doing, and I was like, I walked away from lunch thinking, oh, cool, great to catch up,
Yeah,
great to catch up with dim sum and cake, right? What's so nice
yeah,
about that?
yeah.
And then I was like, hang on,
There's
she's
something
the
here, isn't there?
co-founder that I would like. Yeah, so hence the journey we've been on since, right?
Yeah,